to Montgomery, Alabama. We're excited to be here. A couple of teams prepared for a showdown to see who will emerge as victors in today's IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Jacksonville State's offense takes the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's Petway. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Troy's offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you, and he's shown the ability.
Breaks into the open. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off, and by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got a man, it's Petway. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Baldwin. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They'll leave it with him. Got a little space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally...
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bryant. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Turning it on! And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Off play action. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
So what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Quarterback may change this route. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Right down the middle. Makes the catch, it's Lovett. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking down the middle. Right on target this time.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Glover. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. And he's still running after the move. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He'll take it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Connor. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Off the play fake. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Crowder. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, Troy! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of under...
Time to take a shot. Intercepted deep in his own end. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made the play.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bryant. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To the air. It's Crowder. Makes a grab over the middle. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down play from the gun. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Connection to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And the extra point is good. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. On the ground, it's running. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force-feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense
breaks into the open. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Going for it all. Touchdown Trojans. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, fires downfield. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a third and long. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Connor. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. He's in open space downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And shut the front door. Goodness gracious, man. There's nothing more frustrating. You stop them time and time again. And what happens? They go for it, and they get it on 4th down. That's 4 on this drive.
Touchdown, Troy! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here's a heat. Inside the 35. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this 2nd half.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start off the 2nd half.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly and push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the move, he fires. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send out the field goal unit. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an up. Turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Floating away. Creates a little space. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Soft spot in the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Sweet cut there. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Connor. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Nice move to keep running. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you could tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job, playing fast, trusting their eyes.
Touchdown, Trojans! And they six more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Grab behind the line. It's Connor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Crowder. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Handoff from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting... in short, not a good job by this defense.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides to back and leaves it. Powers through the defender. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Troy! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Glover. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job.
There he goes. Smashes ahead. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it first and 10 from the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll give it to the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give as they work on that clock. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Trying to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Running back searching for a hole.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Petway. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love and the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback running on the draw.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today.
And it's his 4th interception of the night. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. To the air, it's Crowder. There's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. He wants to change this route. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Tick, 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 tick. Clock winding down, and they're in for the touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points we've seen in big moments.
And they fake it. The holder looking for a man. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Glover. They stop the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.